This guitar is a Starcaster. It's made by Squier, which is the budget branch of Fender, and it's also part of the Affinity series, which makes it one of the most affordable Squier or Fender related guitars that money can buy. Now, I reviewed this guitar very recently on my channel, so you can go and check that out. However, what I want to talk about in this video is just how good can you make one of these super cheap budget guitars. Now, don't get me wrong, out of the box, this wasn't a bad guitar by any stretch, but it certainly did have some flaws, and those just come from the fact that it's made very cheaply. So the finish on the neck isn't brilliant. The setup out of the box wasn't great. The action was very high, the intonation and the tuning was horrible, and the pickups, although they sounded fine, they certainly lacked some of the definition and the clarity that you would tend to get from higher end pickups. However, we sent the guitar away. It's had a full service and setup, and it's also had some mods as well. So in this video, I want to do a before and after comparison, see if you can really tell much of a difference. So first, let's talk about the setup. The action's been lowered. It was very high right out of the box. The neck has been adjusted and all of the frets have been leveled. And straight away, the playability has improved no end. The tuning and the intonation is now perfect, and it just feels nicer to play. The other major mod that we've made is the pickups. We've swapped out those stock pickups for these by Bare Knuckle. These are the Bare Knuckle Bootcamp True Grit 6. While we swapped the pickups, we also upgraded the electrics. So we've had a new volume and tone port, we've put a new jack socket on, and we've also put a coil split on this bridge pickup as well. And that is right here on the volume pot. So that gives you the ability to split this humbucker at the bridge and use it as a single coil. All in all, these mods, including the setup and the fret level, coming at around 300 to 350. So that's putting this at around a £500 to £600 guitar. But just how much have they improved the sound? I recorded some tracks with this guitar before it went for the setup, the service, and with all of the stock electrics and pickups. And then we've recorded the exact same parts on the exact same amp, exact same settings, with the new setup, new pickups, new electrics. I'll also play some of these with the coil split engaged as well, so you can hear how that affects the sound as well. I'd love to know your thoughts, so have a listen, drop a comment, and let me know. Now, if you're a songwriter, if you're in a band, if you're releasing music in any way, shape or form, then likely one of the biggest struggles that you have is getting your music heard. It can be incredibly frustrating spending days, weeks, months, and a lot of money getting your music to sound amazing, only to then release it, it falls flat, it doesn't get any traction, and you struggle to get any streams on Spotify. As artists, the one thing we often crave is validation. We want millions of people to hear our music and to fall in love with it. And that can be the biggest struggle for many independent artists. Well, if you can relate to any of this, then I've got something that is definitely going to help you out. This is a 28-day release roadmap. I've used this with dozens of artists, all of which have got incredible results. Some have gone from literally just a few hundred social media followers to thousands in the space of a few months. Others have got significant radio play on huge stations that broadcast to millions of people across the world. Others have even gone on to get publishing deals. So this release roadmap absolutely does work. All you need to do is follow it for your next release. It tells you exactly what you need to do in terms of marketing and promotion every single day for the 2 weeks leading up to your song's release and the 2 weeks after, to maximize your exposure, to get the most traction that you possibly can, so more people fall in love with you and your music. You have the option to follow it exactly as it is and use it as a blueprint for every one of your releases, or you can customize it to meet your own needs. And the best part is, it's completely free. The link's in the description below, go and check it out.